Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zmor the Dad in DPS, and we're back again with another episode of Scrip My Pants, where I spend 2,000 scrip in the hopes of getting something remotely usable. Not likely. Now, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content to get more from me in the future. And if you'd like to support us even more, there is a join link down below, and there's also my coffee link. It would be very much appreciated, guys. So, let's get on with the video and see what crap I end up amassing today. Alright, so we have the Scrip event this week, which means we get more bang for our buck. So let's start off with this first character. Quad mini gun, faster fire rate, and faster reload. Technically a god roll? Technically? I use the word technically very loosely. Yeah. Why couldn't it have been any other main damaging effect? Why? Either way, technically a strong start. Ghostler's submachine gun, VAT's hit chance, and breaks 50% slower. This is going to be Script, unfortunately. I'm not too impressed by that. Alright, number 3, Furious snub node pistol with bullets explode for area damage and 90% reduced weight. First two effects counteract each other quite a bit, unfortunately. So yeah, not really worth much, if I'm honest. Gourmand's Gauss pistol with VAT's hit chance and faster reload. This one's okay. The kind of thing about Gauss pistols is I do enjoy them. Gourmand's not the best effect, but the faster reload on there is definitely decent as well. If I wanted to build like a gourmet build, that would be a go-to weapon for definite. Anti-armor flamer, limb damage and faster movement speed while aiming. Now, I do have better variations of this, so I won't lie, this one doesn't really impress me altogether, but anti-armor on a flamer is actually a decent effect, so okay. Some of you might disagree with me. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Aristocrat's Hellstorm missile launcher. VAT's critical hits do 50% damage and breaks 50% slower. This might be one of the better variations of this weapon that I actually have. Maybe worth testing at some point in the future, who knows. Definitely funky. Pardon me, I'm getting a little bit of a cough again. Stalker's harpoon gun, bashing damage, and VAT's action points. That's getting Script. Script in my pants. I'm not even going to talk about that. No. With an assault on head, it can go to hell.
Got him!
Jesus Christ. Another assault on head. Okay, Assassin's ultrasight Gatling laser, limb damage, reduced weight. Very poor effects on there, definitely going to get Script. Zealot's Pepper Shaker with replenish action points with each kill and damage resistance while reloading. Now, this one would be a good against the Scorch Beast Queen's waves, but not so much against her because the middle effect's not really doing much. Overall, nah, again, probably a weapon I'm going to Script because I have much better Pepper Shakers. Hunter's Bolt Action Pipe Pistol, and it's got last shot and VAT's action point cost. Now, again, Hunter's not great effect. Last shot on this gun isn't exactly particularly good either because its fire rate is abysmal because of the bolt action thing. So yeah, only the last effect's a good one on this weapon. And I think this is basically going to be the last one for this. Hunters again, last shot and 1 agility on a regular pipe pistol. Yeah, kind of poor gun. Yeah, so we'll leave that on this character and move on to the next. Hopefully we get something a bit more astounding. Alrighty, second character, hopefully something amazing. First up, Vampire's Pipe Revolver with last shot and 1 perception. Last shot is quite a good effect. Vampire, not so much on this weapon if I'm honest. That being said, it's not the best, not the worst pull, but yeah, it does have a couple of things wrong with it. Not something I particularly expect to use, but you never know. Assassin's Railway Rifle, replenish action points, and 15% faster reload. Assassins, it's not good. You could debate that you could use this quite well in daily ops against humanoid enemies, but yeah, no, I don't like it. Instigating Fat Man. I mean, Ideally, you should only fire one shot with this damn thing, and 25% damage while aiming. This might actually be an okay fat man to use. I still think 2-shot is going to be superior to it, mind you, but you never know. You never know. Suppressors 10mm. Bullets explode for area damage and breaks 50% slower. Yeah, it's suppressors. I don't need to comment on that. It's garbage. Bloodied Gatling Plasma, VATS hit chance, and faster reload. 2 of the effects are good. The middle one does not add anything to this gun, but it's something that I can potentially sell rather than just scrip. So I definitely think it'll be going in the vendor rather than being in the machine, but you never know. Furious Short Flamer, 25 damage while aiming, 1 perception. This one's actually okay. Furious is not the best effect, but obviously when you're ramping up damage on a boss like Earl and things like that, when you put a 25 damage while aiming, this is actually a potentially good weapon for that. Outside of that, it's not really that great because you're not going to be really hitting things for long. Flamers destroy stuff really quickly, especially with that extra damage while aiming, but that is what it is. Hunter's 50 cal, bashing damage, and damage resistance while reloading. Scrip. 100% scrip. Scrip. Ghostlayer's short hunting rifle, bashing damage, and VATS critical meter. Yeah. Scrap. Pardon me. Nearly dying. Bloodied Fat Man. 25 damage while aiming, and 15% faster reload. Same reason the other one is actually decent, this one's also okay. The faster reload especially. Fat men aren't really the best weapons to use consistently anyway, but someone might get some utility out of this for definite. A funky weapon. Gormon's pump action with bashing damage and 250 damage resistance while reloading. Yeah, this is scrip as well. I mean, none of the other effects really work. Gormon's the only good effect on there, unfortunately, so bleh. Exterminator's Ultrasight Gatling Laser, replenish action points, and VATS action point cost. Balls. Got a couple more to go. 2-shot snub-nose pistol, bullets explode for area damage, and VATS critical meter fills 15% faster. This is a good one. This is actually a genuine good one because you know what I think about 2-shot explosive, and you know what I think about pistol. This is fantastic. I am actually quite, really happy with this weapon. Yeah, fantastic. And last but not least, because I won't have any other script to use, God, that is an awful thing to end on. Suppressor's short assault rifle, crits do 50% extra damage, and stealth field. Blah. Now this one's on here mainly for the laugh factor. Our first pick, the quad minigun with faster fire rate and faster reload. I mean, if I want to waste as much bullets as physically possible in the shortest amount of time, this is the gun to do it. It literally, I can't think of a gun that would waste more bullets quicker. It's one of those things where it's probably okay, and I do know that the quad thing, well, at least I've been told, is a visual bug, so you do technically get 2,000 rounds, but Jesus Christ, do you need that? I mean, against the Queen and Earl maybe, but it might even break before then, I'm honestly not sure. For my middle pick tonight, I'm going to go for the Bloodied Fat Man. Now, in my recent video when I was using a Fat Man, it does actually do insane and obscene damage, and it's kind of fun to use. When you add the 25% damage while aiming and the faster reload, this thing is going to be able to pump out some serious destruction in general. On top of that, you do have the fact that you don't need to go into VATS to use this one, so if you're good enough at aiming it without killing yourself, then more power to you. It's gonna blow some crap up for definite. Now for tonight's top pick, I think I have to go for the 2-shot snub-nose 44. Reason for that, 2-shot explosive together works really well, and then when you add the VATS critical meter thing on there, it is just a very consistent and great weapon. Now don't get me wrong, reload speed could have been probably the better option, but at the same time, beggars can't be choosers. It is a god roll of some description, and I definitely will be using this in the near future to pop some heads, maybe in a video in the next little while. So, that was tonight's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, there is also my Ko-fi link down below, and you could become a YouTube member. And on the note of YouTube members. Let's thank all of them, which are Golty, Wyatt Blackburn, Wallers Me, Dealfin Gaming, Colin G, Brian RMC, Peggy McKnight, Matazbo, Dragon God Slayer X, Devilman Games, Marcus Carrasco, Scott S, and Bubba Doodle Mom. Big thanks to all of you. It is really, really helpful, and I appreciate all of your support, and it helps me to continue doing content and making videos despite my current illnesses and problems at the moment. So yeah, big thanks to all of you. And with that, it's a bit more of a successful video today. There are some weapons there that I will definitely review and definitely happy to get. Some absolute planks that I will throw away with no hesitation. But overall, I'm actually quite happy. That two-shot explosive snub nose that actually made my day. I really, really love pistols, as you guys know. But with that, we'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.